Now, a common question that I get asked quite a lot is how come your webcam quality is so good in your Twitch streams? It's almost as if you're using a full frame mirrorless camera as your webcam, and my response to that is yes I am. So today we're going to be checking out just exactly how I do that. So today we're going to be reviewing the Elgato Cam Link 4K, which is a brilliant device to essentially convert any camera, any full frame camera into a webcam. So let's jump into today's video and review the Elgato Cam Link 4K. Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Matthew from LC Tech here, and today we're going to be checking out the Elgato Cam Link 4K. So in essence, what is an Elgato Cam Link 4K? Well, like a lot of products Elgato is known for, and that is capture cards. Now Elgato started on the market for producing capture cards for consoles, so you could plug in your PlayStation or Xbox for back in the day and essentially record and upload videos to YouTube via the capture cards. Now Elgato has come a long way since its origins, being brought out by Corsair, becoming an even larger corporation where they've delved into pretty much every type of product line you can get for streaming, whether that be lights, microphones, stands, green screens. Elgato's pretty much covered the full range of the streaming realm. So like I said, Elgato is known for their capture cards, so they currently do a whole bunch of external graphics cards and even do internal PCI based capture cards. But the one I've decided to go for was the Elgato Cam Link 4K. Now this is a really good device in my personal opinion. It's small and compact and connects to your computer via USB and allows you to essentially connect any camera up via the HDMI input. It's super easy, it's super small, super simple to set up. All you really need to do is plug it into your computer, connect your camera up via HDMI, and you are off to the races. The actual device itself is very small. It's pretty much like a wireless USB receiver or slightly larger than the average USB thumb drive, which makes it super easy and compact to use. It means you can essentially take your capture card with you anywhere because it fits in the size of your hand, so it's super convenient, super portable to use and doesn't take up much room at all for when you want to set up and connect your camera. Though it's good to note that while this is mainly designed as a single input capture card designed to input a camera, it can be used for other devices as well. It's just the benefits of using a full-blown capture card is that pass-through. So on the other Elgato models, you're able to do HDMI pass-through, so if you want to connect your games console, you can pass through the signal and output that signal to a monitor, whereas if you were to try and use the Cam Link 4K to connect a console or an external device, yes, you can do that, you lose that pass-through ability. So once you've plugged in the Cam Link and you've plugged in your camera, it's pretty much off to the races. All the driver support's handled on the USB devices. That's the great thing about USB devices, is the drivers are already on board, so the driver's automatically installed and you can literally open up your favourite piece of streaming software, whether that be Streamlabs, OBS. It literally is a plug and play. It works. It converts any high-end camera into essentially a USB webcam, which is absolutely brilliant. And the main uses of this is, one, you can use it for streaming on Twitch, recording videos for YouTube like I'm doing now directly onto the computer and not having to rely on the processing of the camera itself. So the main thing that we want to look for in a good quality capture card, especially when we're using 4K cameras, is quality. Now I'm currently recording this video directly to the camera, but it's going to be good to quickly do a comparison of and the quality of the footage that you can get via the capture card. Now, of course, the quality all depends on your resolution and bitrate, your codecs and everything, so there is a lot of variation you can have. But in general, I've recorded a lot of my news videos for MLC Tech via this method, and I have to say, the quality is very impressive, I must say. Yeah, you can get excellent quality out of this because the processing is going to be done by the computer via the input of your camera. Whereas a lot of times the camera, when you're recording direct from the camera, is doing the processing, whereas if you offload that processing burden to the computer, it can result in a very, very good image indeed. Which that is a minor possible use for the camera, but more so the Cam Link 4K is going to be your best friend if you really want to elevate your streaming performance, your streaming quality, being able to use a full frame camera as a webcam compared to the traditional small compact USB webcams. Yeah, the difference is night and day, and if you're looking to really up your quality of your game streams, the Elgato Cam Link is certainly the best way to do it. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows on this capture card. I've noticed that there are some issues that does not make this the perfect capture device. If we were to go with a more expensive capture card such as the 4K 60 PCI, that would alleviate a lot of the problems. But there is a noticeable delay input when it comes to using this capture card, which is why when I record videos using this method, I have to do some work in post-processing, having to sync up the audio manually that way, because when you directly capture in OBS, for example, with an audio input, there is a noticeable delay between the processing of the image and, the super fast processing of the recording audio. This is a look at the Elgato Cam Link 4K, recording directly from the capture card. Of course, the quality pretty nifty, I would say. So there is a noticeable delay when it comes to recording directly into the computer, which is a bit of a downside, though it can be fixed in post-processing, and also in OBS you can offset your audio as well to alleviate that latency issue, though it's a shame to see that the latency is not perfect and there is quite an issue there. It's possible that because we're streaming in such high quality and we're streaming in 4K resolution and also such a high bandwidth, it's possible that latency occurs due to limitations of the PCI port itself, which if we were to go with something like the PCI based capture card, the latency issues are nowhere near as noticeable because the bandwidth of PCIe is so much greater than that of USB. PCI is a direct link to the CPU, whereas the USB ports on the back of your motherboard aren't quite as, direct to the CPU, and there is noticeable latency opposed to PCI. But what are my final thoughts of this capture card? Well, I think it's a brilliant option for anyone who really wants to dramatically improve the quality of their video streams. I bought this because I've already got a good camera and I thought, okay, I've already invested in a good camera for video work and stuff. I might as well just take advantage of what I've already got and fork out the money for the Elgato Cam Link. Yes, it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. I picked my one up for £120, which, yes, that is quite expensive, but considering it's much cheaper than a lot of 4K capture cards out there, mainly the external and internal capture cards, it's much cheaper due to the fact that this capture card doesn't have a HDMI pass-through. So yes, you are saving money compared to other high quality capture cards, and if you don't need the HDMI pass-through, I think this is a brilliant piece of kit. And for anyone looking to really improve the quality of their videos or Twitch streams, I very much would recommend this for you. Though if you want more expandability and versatility, it might be worth you investing in a higher quality capture card from the likes of Elgato and other companies with that HDMI pass-through. It gives you more versatility later down the line, whether you want to record other devices such as PlayStations or Xboxes or other computers. But if you're someone like me who just wants to record input from a camera feed, yes, the Elgato Cam Link is a brilliant device and one I would recommend to anyone looking to take advantage of really upping their Twitch streams, video streams and YouTube videos in general. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed today's review on the Elgato Cam Link 4K. If you found it helpful or entertaining in any way, make sure to give today's video a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content in the future. And also let me know in the comments down below, what are you using for your streaming setup and what are your thoughts on capture cards in general. Let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to have a conversation, chip in, and yeah, let's talk tech and anything gaming, streaming related. Yeah, let's have a conversation in the comments down below. Anyway guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I've been Matthew from MLC Tech. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of MLC Tech soon. Goodbye.